Hey everyone, welcome to Jatt Stats. And this time I'm going to be talking about TSM. And this has been easily the worst statistical split TSM has ever had. To start though, let's just look at their record. They started the split well with a 6-3 record in the first round robin, but closed it disastrously going 3-6 in the second half. They're pretty good against the non-playoff teams, but have struggled mightily against the teams currently in the playoffs. Let's look at some of the team stats, though, where they're actually middle of the pack or below in a bunch of different categories. They have a poor kill-to-death ratio at 0.89 to 1. They have the third most deaths in the LCS at 243, and this leads to them having the third bloodiest games amongst all NA teams with 0.73 combined kills per minute. If there is one saving grace in their team stats, it would be their warding. Kind of. They have the third highest wards per minute, but then they fail to control enemy wards with the third lowest wards killed per minute. All in all, these team stats could be reflective of a team who is worse than 9-9, which shows TSM has some intangibles that got them to a 500 record. Moving on to player stats now, I want to start with Bjergsen, obviously. He's still good, but he hasn't lived up to his previous performances. His 8.6 CS difference is the only area he excelled this spring. The rest of his stats have dropped significantly from his MVP days. His damage per minute is 7th despite TSM playing the third bloodiest games, and his gold share is low, indicating he gives a lot of his farm over to his teammates, which he did not do in the past. Yellowstar has also had a terrible split by his standards. He has the most deaths of NA supports and ranks 9th in wards killed per minute, which is in stark contrast to last year with Fnatic, where Yellowstar had the fewest deaths for supports and the most wards killed per minute, so a complete reversal for him. The other big European acquisition for TSM hasn't done much better. Sven Skaren has the second most deaths for junglers and has the lowest first blood participation percentage of all starting junglers. One thing he has done, though, is damage. 351 damage per minute ranks him 4th amongst junglers. On to champions for TSM. One thing TSM said when they put together this roster is that they wanted to be able to play any style. Well, these champion pools reflect that. They have a wide spread of champions across multiple roles, not just in number of champions, but also in play style of champions. Doublelift has the most unique AD carry picks of all NA players, for AD carry, obviously. This could also be prescriptive, though, of their problems. Their champion select is kind of like saying jack of all trades, but master of none. So it will be interesting to see if they commit to a specific style come playoff time and bring some polish to their game. Otherwise, this might be the first time in LCS history where the North American finals don't include TSM. Anyway, that'll do it for TSM Jatt Stats, and if you like this, be sure to check out more at youtube.com/LOLesports.